Hello everybody, welcome to Instantgo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? It's so beautiful outside right now. I just put up my sun catcher on the volleyball court and it's catching the light right underneath the purple morning glories. It's unbelievable. It's 70 degrees and breezy, heavenly. It is so perfect for a reading, so I was really inspired to do. What big connections are you making now that are going to lead you to prosperity, to love, whatever? What should you be looking out for? Synchronicities, as well as just you feeling in tune? Because I read this thing and this really stuck with me this morning, and it was a little phrase by Vedanta that says there's only two symptoms to enlightenment, just two indications that a transformation is actually taking place within you towards your higher consciousness. And the first is that you stop worrying, okay? Things don't bother you anymore. You become lighthearted and full of joy. And the second symptom is that you encounter more and more meaningful coincidences in your life, more and more synchronicities. And this accelerates to the point where you actually experience the miraculous. And I believe this is taking place for a lot of us right now because we're looking for it. We're plugged into it. And we're asking ourselves those simple questions. I do this for me every morning, like, when do I feel the most confident and self-assured? And why aren't I doing more of that for myself? That is for me usually when I'm like well-groomed and I have it together and my nails are together and, my hair is washed and I'm wearing something comfortable and I'm speaking from a place of authenticity and I'm never trying to navigate around an issue that I am just, let's do this full frontal. It's handled. That sort of confidence comes from that, and you're going to be moving into that. So we'll see, just what areas is going to provide you with that, because I feel it's a big twist in this kind of like inner power, energy, and confidence for you, right? And you feeling more secure in all areas and really having a fire lit under you to get excited about life and the potentials that are awaiting you out there, okay? So we have 3 choices today. And it's actually breezy enough to blow away the cards, so I got to put some corresponding stones with them if that helps you as well, and I'll tell you what they are. So number 1 is Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest and speak up with love and be heard. That's funny, right when I said that, I have a seltzer bottle next to me, and the air that was trapped in it just pushed out the thing and it made this pop. So that's the thing, like when we're bursting to say something, it's not healthy to get it because, keep it all down. We have to get it out because we do feel like we're going to combust and it's not healthy. So say what needs to be said. And there's beautiful amethyst with that. And it's kind of funny because I'm really drawn to amethyst right now. I just finished this ring right here. And what was cool is it had a little ding in it, like a little fissure. So I put this sealant on it and then I put a tiny bit of glitter on it too. And I like that. I like imperfections and fissures inside crystals. I just think it's a beautiful reminder that things don't have to be perfect to be beautiful, right? Absolutely. So number 2 is Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize you have the power. Absolutely. I'll do this if I'm starting to get a little carried away with whatever. It doesn't matter if I'm on Amazon and I'm like, I need this, I need that. I'm like, go sit in your chair out in the garden and relax and look at the clouds and listen to the breeze and the birds and get back to wholeness and groundedness. I never wear shoes outside of my yard. I'm always like, let's do this. It kind of brings up that earth energy that centers us and lets us know what's important, right? And there's also a beautiful blue jade down there. Oops. And it actually wasn't positioned well enough on there. I'm going to have to lay some of these flat. Some of the breezes are very mellow and then other ones are super gusty. So I'm going to have them like that. Okay, you guys. Number 3 is Krishna, devotion. Absolutely. This is trusting your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. We have to do this for ourselves as well. Say, hey, you know what? We aren't meant to be out there comparing ourselves and giving ourselves angst because we feel like we're not good enough or measuring up. This is saying trust that everything that we're supposed to feel and experience that's meant for us will come to us. We don't have to have all this strife and agony over it. It will simply come. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys make your choice and I'm going to have a quick sip of water. I got to say there's allergens and things in there. And it's funny, a lot of readers I've noticed, they've been having issues with their throat chakras and like clearing and clearance. There's so much to be said that I think it's something to do with Spirit's reminder. Hey, slow down. The messages will come. You don't have to do everything at once. You know, feel through it, all of that. I feel like this light catcher and sun catcher that I put up right now is helping me immensely. It's thousands of little shards of silver light that's going through all of them. There's a series of 5 beautiful crystals with tiny crystals, and it's just catching the light and it's mellowing me. It's like bringing me into that fairy play where I'm like, let the burdens fall away, let the busy mind fall away, let the need to produce fall away, and just be. It's lovely. I feel like sun catchers really do that for us, because it's like the beautiful spectrums or prisms or anything that draws our attention. It's meant to just release and calm that hurried state of mind. So I love that. So again, I'm going to have a sip of water and then we're going to begin. I always promise myself, hey, I'm not going to get all gabby in the prologue, and then I have all these little ideas that keep coming in and forming more information. So I'm devoted to do that. So right away, I'm just going to pull from the top for this. So your first card is White Eagle Ancestor Spirit. So a big development for you is your ancestors and spirit guides getting in touch with you and kind of rallying for you and bringing forth information that'll be helpful. I've been having this through my dreamscape, and I am so excited, you guys. I have the most amazing dream deck coming today that talks about and sorts through our dreams and the messages that come through. So this is about you connecting to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Absolutely. A lot of you guys have spent a lot of time with your families due to what's going on. And so you're realizing these patterns that come up, it might be dismissiveness, it might be blamescaping, it might be any of that you are the one that can step forward and heal this by just not reactivating that pattern and not playing into it. A dragonfly just flew in front of me right now. It's like really close to me. And I feel like dragonflies might be a symbol for you that keeps coming up, or perhaps you should wear. And it's about the lightness and translucency of life. When we really look into things, there's answers all the time. And Spirit is absolutely meant to help us and guide us in that endeavor. So we're going to really research this through the tarot and see what else. Because I feel like also this is a way for you to clear your path to abundance and calmness as well, without having to feel like there's strife. There you go. Queen of Inspiration. Yes, please. The Hermit, that pause moment that we all need to decipher what's important and meaningful. And look at that, 2 of Inspiration. Yay. So you have 2 wands. You are planning your future right now. And I feel like you're going to be doing a bang up job of this, of just saying, hey, I'm going to shine my focus and spotlight on what's most important, what has the most meaning, and what's going to help me move forward the most beautifully in my life in a calm and reasonable way. Do I have friends that are always anticipating my help, my resources, and they are just maybe a heavier energy? I need to clear the path and rid myself of that energy for a moment. It could be family members. Every once in a while, I will get fixated on a client or a family member that has an issue, and it kind of clouds me and it slows my higher reasoning because I get fixated. But once I let go of that and I'm able to just go, I'm going to let go and let God, and sort of like the answers then come, right? You ever lay your head to pillow and all of a sudden you have all the answers that were bothering you all day, how to figure something out, because you weren't pressing and chasing. What happens to things when we chase it? They move away from us, right? They run away. So this is no longer chasing. The wind is acting up, so I need to keep these undercover. Now, by doing that, your strongest attribute right now is going to be able to step back and kind of just monitor things for a moment. How are people acting, reacting, responding, and whatever? And you're being able to implement your higher reasoning. I do want to participate in that. I don't want to participate in that. That looks like drama. No, thank you. That looks like higher reasoning and me gaining access to more options and opportunities to learn, to expand, to feel good about who I am. Every environment has an energy, and we get to place ourselves in whatever environment we want. I'll give you an example. Ian's like, do you want to go for a walk? It is so beautiful and it is so nice out, but I feel like it is the most conducive energy right now for me to do my readings and be out in nature and be alone. I need this time, because what happens when we go for our walks, we problem solve for the entire family, financial or otherwise. And I'm like, I don't want that burden right now. I want to bring on just beautiful, natural, calm energy so I can transmit these messages in a good head state. That's oftentimes why it's the first thing I do during the day, because I'm not, my cups aren't filled with other people's issues. At that point, it's just all free flowing energy. So I was able to identify what is best for me, this hermit state. And you're going to be able to do that for yourself when you're going to be able to rationalize, whoa, this feels heavy because I'm in too much of the matrix flux. There's too many people around me. There's too many opinions. There's too many ideas. I need to connect with my spirit self that lets me know what is best for me. And you're going to do that beautifully. And look at this. There you have your beautiful Queen of Inspiration. You are the Queen of Wands, where you can get fired up and galvanized and geared towards what is going to help you the most. Can be anything, relationships, business, whatever it is that it takes for you to feel calm and focused. And you're just going to move towards that. But again, I feel like writing down things will help identify what really does deserve your focus. I feel like a lot of you guys are thinking of taking new courses, starting your own businesses, and also maybe rekindling some affection with a prior relationship that just kind of we let fizzle out first. This is just for a few of you guys. But whatever it is, you're now going to be able to apply this higher reasoning because you're letting those pause moments come in and you're letting the answer show up at your door instead of chasing them. And I love this. This is future planning on the best level right here. Inspired thinking, drive, feeling good about who you are and moving forward. So I definitely feel that your higher calm reasoning and your intuition are going to play a huge part in this. And for a lot of you guys, this is relationships and financials that I feel like you're rectifying these situations and moving forward. So beautiful energy for you guys, group one. I love that for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, I get back to you within 48 hours. Also, if you guys are unaware, if you subscribe over here and you follow me over on Instagram, you are in the running every single week for all my contests. This week is 106 karat citrine carved beautiful cabochon. It's amazing, and I actually outbid everybody in the auction and was able to score this beauty. And oftentimes it's these special little things I like to do in giveaways, as well as readings and other things like that. And I'll probably be making some really cool sun catchers because I'm really into those right now. So again, you guys, all my links are down there if you'd like to support in any way. I have an Amazon wish list, all of those other things. Thank you guys for providing me with these fun decks. I cannot stipulate how much appreciation I have for that. So beautiful energy, you guys. I love that for you. Yeah, I just feel like you're inspired for the future. That's really important. We need to know that our moods are affected by our thoughts. So when we think, of course, I can do this, have this, go there, be there, whatever it is, whatever it takes, that we're able to tap into that and we're able to gain assistance from our highest self. It just happens, and it happens remarkably. I have never done so much fidgeting with trying to get things not to blow away on me, but it's so remarkable out, but there is these big gusts that come up and they just blow everything away. So I don't want that to happen in the middle of everything. So that is you guys. So brief pause. I'm going to have a sip of water and we're going to go on to number 2, which is Bridget. I love this. Okay, so right away, you guys, that is going to be your big win, is your inner strength, you pushing forward, what is lighting a fire under you, and how do you tap into that energy? Another how do you get out and experience new things and really participate in the arena of life in a big way where you're proud of yourself, right? I feel like one of the biggest regrets people have in life is the hesitation or them declining an invitation to really participate in something they want to, but they let fear come in. Oh, I won't fit in. Oh, I won't have what it takes. It's too big, too social, whatever. Going somewhere. Now, I feel like if I have the slightest inclination from my intuition to go do something, I just do it. Like yesterday, I was like, stop by and do this and do that. And everything was going very beautifully because I was just kind of like riding that wave of intuition. And that's what you'll be doing. And it will be helping you profoundly, you guys, just expressing your emotions in an authentic way, and then you getting invites to places, you feeling confident and self-assured, and removing anything that's chaotic in your life as well. I feel like that is a big indicator for you right now. You don't want extra anything. You want to simplify. That Virgo energy is really out there for that right now. Look at that, the Hierophant. Yeah, you having the keys. Oh my gosh, and the moon. This is huge intuition and you guys leveling up. Stay really hydrated, you guys, because I feel like, look at this. This is incredible. You have 3 major arcana all pointing to big spiritual upgrades and enlightenment. Your intuition just being on fire and leading you to places you never thought you had the capabilities to weather or go or understand. It's big, big leveling up time. And don't be fearful of it. We all have this. In fact, I've been getting a lot of upgrades, and they can cause a little dizziness or headaches and other things. So if you have been feeling that, don't be fearful. It's just our 3D bodies are trying to have the capacity to upgrade us and bring on all this information. It's like adding extra gears to a car. It revs differently, and it's an adjustment period, and that's exactly what's happening. But you do need these moments away, far from the maddening crowd, far from all the extra. This is when we need to simplify. And I had to do this for myself today. I've got these invites. Let's go walking. Let's go do this. Let's go do that, and shopping, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? I need to just sit out in my yard and do readings and be quiet and be in nature and flip out and go nuclear over my crazy sun catcher that I love, and just really bring it down in earth and ground out. Otherwise, things become almost like they're static when other people are talking to me. I'm not really listening because of that. It's like I need to focus and ground, and that's what's taking place right now. Now, the moon energy is going to let you forecast before and go, okay, I don't really want to be in that mood and energy and climate, so I'm going to go over here. And then you'll feel it, and you'll emphatic yeses. You'll know how to guide yourself and to get there. It's all about slowing our roll, though. We're so conditioned to produce and go and all of this that it over inundates our nervous system, and then we don't even know what rings true anymore. So by having this, we can follow this and then have those keys to go in the direction. It's also knowing the right thing to say to the right people. I feel like you are going to have such great, beautiful moments of, Oprah, aha. And that is why I was feeling heavy or nervous or whatever. And I can alleviate that very simply by not participating in that. Everybody has their own lane, their own agenda, whatever it is. And when we have this moment, we just step away and we're like, let them spin their own wheels. If they want someone to argue with, let them argue with themselves. I don't have time. 2 + 2 is 5. Yeah, you're right. Excellent. Have fun with that. Bye-bye. You just keep it moving. And that really is when I'm in that frame of mind, I have the best days, the best weeks. I am happily productive, calm, and I have much higher reasoning because our intuition will always naturally want to move us away from arguments. And I feel like family members, they might want to nitpick and you're just not participating. So this is you just having a smooth road. Nothing's going to incapacitate you or derail you because you're not going to let it. We always have that calm base and center, but we do need to move away sometimes. I feel like you're going to have supportive friends around you. If you're feeling sensitive, you'll move away. This is an awesome time of diplomacy for you. So if you want to ask for something, ask, because the answers are going to be yes. You're just very unentitled, very calm, very humble, very smooth, and people want to do nice things for you. You feel really trustworthy and practical and lovely and broad-minded, all of this. And because of that, you're doing this beautiful, careful planning for the future that is going to help you. Super innovative energy, super plugged into what your capabilities and your gifts are, and utilizing those to make great things happen. For sure, group 2. Wow, I love that energy for you. Yeah, you're just going nuclear. You're like, goodbye, I'm off. I'm in the stratosphere. A lot of Mars energy, making it happen in a big, big way. So that is you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you guys need a private read or anything else, I get back to you within 48 hours. All my links are down there for everything. My Etsy store. Thank you guys for all your beautiful reviews and pictures of you wearing my jewelry and your kids and your family. I appreciate that so much, you guys, because I put a lot of love and effort in my designs, and I love when you guys take the time to do that. Absolutely amazing. And thank you guys for gifting me all these decks recently. I'm just like an appreciation central for it. So that, yeah, it is time for you to you're otherworldly connected right now. So really operate in that heavenly space. So beautiful. So now we're going to go on to number 3, you guys, which is Krishna. I'm going to have another sip of water. When I work outside, I love it more than anything, but there's always allergens, and I have a big garden that has everything. And then all of a sudden I feel like my throat gets itchy. So I want to stay hydrated. I got to tell you, this bluebird was hilarious yesterday. And how much I observe birds, I am completely awed that I did not know this fact that they actually have a tuft of hair on their head that looks like, or this particular blue jay did, that looked like human hair. It looked like a little Trump hairpiece. He just landed on the branch when I said that. And he was moving his head back and forth. He was waiting for his food, and I was getting his food. And I was like, oh my Lord, you have a little tuft of hair. Birds are hilarious. It's like, if I ever need to mellow out, I just start looking at pictures of birds or videos of birds, and I lose it because I love them. They're just my heart. I love them. Okay, you guys, we're going to go on to this. So really trust your spiritual guidance. That has been for the other two groups too. Seriously, everybody's getting so many upgrades. So if you are getting a little bit of dizziness or headaches or pressure, slow down and hydrate. I'm doing this too. As we get upgrades, it's like adding an extra gear, and we're trying to oscillate correctly. So it's us kind of just reconfiguring our energy. You know, our head is a 3D human head. It's like, what is happening? It's like putting a hard drive and putting so much information on it. It feels like it just is like incapacitated, but it is what it is, and we accept it. It's wonderful. You guys, the other group, no kidding, had all major arcana, and you're about to just take off too. Look at this. You're about to get some coins. This is a truly inspired journey that you're on right now. Let's start with the Magician, okay? So right away, I feel like you're really tapped into how to manifest, how to focus, how to have that intention and follow through and bring it through for you. I've done this, and there's one lesson in this. We don't need to expect immediate rewards. And when we don't, it comes all that much faster and all that much more beautifully. I have to say, I was doing like some fundraising for certain stuff, and I was like, oh, I need a day for a breather. And sometimes when I'm not constantly working, I think that I'm lagging. But guess what? Everybody comes through in the next day or the next 24 hours. And then I just have this bounty that shows up because I appreciate it. And I have such gratitude for it. And that's kind of what's happening with you. You're starting to appreciate your life and the people in it and yourself. And your confidence is going to start to soar. And these new opportunities are going to come in for some beautiful financial rewards as well. I feel like you're really tapped into the energy of money, abundance, prosperity in a beautiful way. Partly how we do this is we allocate a position for these funds, right? I want this money to arrive because I want A, B, and C. I want to educate myself on this and take this course. I really need a vehicle for my offspring. Whatever it is, you need a new roof, a new chimney, something. Those funds are allocated. So your wish list is kind of going out into the universe and saying, hey, I'm really in need of this. Thank you. Then all of a sudden, feeling gratitude like it's already arrived. And because of that, prosperity is going to start to show up. Part of this as well is 5 is normally a card of conflict. You see how it's like, what decisions. Let's not overwhelm ourselves or be conflicted in our headspace. Let's not have ego versus soul. Okay, this is, let me tap into soul, and I can say, listen, ego, I know you want attention constantly. Ego, I know you're the hungry beast that is never full. But guess what? I want to pay attention. Right when I said that, my seltzer bottle keeps expanding and making this popping noise, especially when I have a really intuitive pop. I feel like the energy today is just so conducive and beautiful for channeling and rich ideas. And partly I feel it's everybody is starting to have this new understanding that there is enough everything for everyone. There's enough love. There are billions of people. There are billions of dollars. There's enough affluence and money and property and health out there. Now all I have to do is have a focus on that and set my intention on that, and that's what's going to arrive. Some of you guys are just waiting to feel better internally. Some of you guys, you've experienced pain and arthritis and back pain, and I definitely feel this, and foot pain and all of this, and you're like, if this were only gone, I could now, exercise and do A, B, and C, and it's coming. But when we feel gratitude and appreciation for all the other things that we have in our life, those things then are on a healing trajectory because we are not super focused on them or lamenting over them. But this interesting kind of like coordination here is saying, once we decide we don't want to be conflicted inside, that things will reflect that on the outside, right? We can always feel bad for ourselves or want, like the ego always does. Or we can say, wow, I have such contentment in my life. How lucky am I that I have a house, or I have a car, or that I'm breathing, or one of my greatest things are the things that I can hear. I'm clairaudient in the first place. So right now, oh my God, the birds, 2 blue jays just came and knocked over the food dish. They wanted the food at once and they knocked it over. Hear them? That's him. He's so loud. I love him. So that's another message for me too. I have crazy animal connections and bird connections and synchronicities right now. Calm. But that is part of this, that we are constantly sent messages from afar, from above, and from our deep interior. And when we listen, man, does it help us out in a big way. So don't get riled. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, says, or does right now. It's all you, and being able to redirect your energy and things that matter to you, and feeling balanced and feeling calm and feeling love and feeling assisted by the universe. I constantly do. And I feel directed in crazy ways. Like with this sun catcher, I was like, bring it outside and hang it up where you can look at it. And it is so twinkling and beautiful. And I feel like, first of all, beams of light, I feel like kind of cut through those ethereal and binds that we have with everybody. It's like a million silver threads, and some no longer deserve to be attached to us, right? Some of it is people trying to make us feel bad, or people wanting things from us, or our attention, our just go, or our inattention, right? Slowing our roll. And I feel like light is the one thing that can traverse and sever through those and just be like, okay, because that's how spirit works, through light, through electricity, through animals and all of that. So we're allowing for that. I just feel like, holy hell, are you ready to go get those coins, get that inspired notion that brings you through to great business opportunities, breakthroughs in family, you just constantly feeling enlivened and bolstered towards what is going to help you. You know, it's like, I just keep seeing this word capitulation, just giving in and going, okay, you know, I don't need that. That's not really that meaningful. I'm conditioned to think that way by society. Society thinks I need all this lotions and potions to look younger, and all these fancy sneakers and shoes to feel valuable. Hell no. I need peace of mind. I need structure, and I need to feel in tune with myself, to feel that way. And you recognizing this is a huge game changer, and you deserve that group 3. So I'm really excited for you. Yeah, what matters is going to come to the forefront, and you'll be able to address it and move through it beautifully. So that is you guys. If you're new to my channel, thank you for tuning in today. My name is Melanie, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate if you guys would like and subscribe as well. It helps me more than I can say. And come over to Instagram and get in on all my giveaways. Each week I do like mega giveaways. It can be gems, it can be jewelry I made, it can be free reads, it can be a whole multitude of things, but it's my way to give back. You guys constantly inspire me and help me, so I'm able to do that for you as well. And again, all my links are down below. If you want a private read, I get back to you within 48 hours. I do fun specials over on Instagram too, where you can ask me 2 questions for $25, and I get right back to you within a couple hours. It's a lot of fun, and I like to meet and greet over there. It's a really great platform. So again, you guys, thank you, and press forward. You know, you're ready. You have the gumption, you have the wherewithal, and you're just going to do it. Life is going to seem a lot simpler now because you're making it that way. So love and light.